All right, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Unstoppable Stronghold Brawl. We're playing some Kerrigan today, and joined here by Gumba, who's playing some Tychus. Once again, I am casting this game. So here we can see here we have Stronghold, so we got a little base being built up around us. We got a Manx on our team. Oh, that should be good, right? Should be good. We also have Bountiful, so we have double refinery income. We've got Unstoppable, so whenever you kill a unit, they gain more HP. And then Raynor just has access to Spectres this week. That's basically it. So, I think I'm going to play out Kerrigan herself, and I'm just going to try and like do a lot of Kerrigan micro in the beginning. You know, get some Kerrigan cheese, get some extra HP on her. And the strategy, I think, this week, not this week, but like with this video is, I'm debating between getting Hydralisk or Mutalisk. Also, what is next? Oh yeah, I did actually end up trying Nexus co-op. It's a lot of fun, except I have no idea what's going on with some of the commanders. Actually, all of the commanders, because I don't know, I've never played it before. Anyways, yeah. So let's see. We're just starting out here. Doomslayer Raynor. So yeah. I ran out of things to say, boys. It's over. It's over. Anyways, I don't know. It's probably just because I just woke up and I didn't have my coffee yet. I'm feeling a little better from my stomach flu now. It is now Monday that I'm casting the game. But yeah, finally have. I can't believe I'm so excited to finally have solid poop. I'm like, yes, finally back to normal. I just feel concussed, man. Like, not like actually like I have a concussion, but like I just feel concussed by all the events that have happened in this past week and a bit. I'm like, damn, bro, did all that seriously happen? I don't know. Anyways, those two Aegis Garages got knocked out there, so looks like a really promising start here. I'm just gonna farm it up here. So with Kerrigan, I think you're probably better off getting Hydralisk this week. Actually, I want to say, even if there's Banshees that you have to fight against, you're probably better off getting Hydralisk. The reason being, Hydralisk just Banshees, well, they do a lot of damage, but Hydralisk, if they start getting enough health, should be able to contest them. I say this with hindsight because I decided to do something different. There it is. There's the something different. So Mutalisk are actually not bad against enemy air if there's a lot of enemy air units. And well, this game there is quite a bit of enemy air units, but don't worry. Oh yeah, so here Gumba's telling more about Nexus co-op. So this says Dougal plays like tearing up the night when you spawn the Alex. Has elite infantry and costs no supply. Oh, I should try Dougal out. I just picked Chinese Celendis, and I couldn't figure out how to produce a unit because Chinese Celendis apparently warps in all her units and they're just chilling on her Nexus platform until you decide to warp them all in at the same time. So I didn't realize that. Gestalt and the 5,000 Mineral Marine Squad. Oh man. Isn't Gestalt a type of therapy? Anyways. Is that our Manx cannon? I think it's our Manx cannon. I don't know why our Manx has a cannon already. Oh, I remember what happened to this Manx. Yes, I was like, why? If there was a Manx in this game, how did we get ourselves into the situation we get ourselves into later? But there we go. Overmind has Black Ops Zerg. Sounds good. You know what? Nexus co-op does sound pretty good. I just gotta figure out what the hell everything does. But it's just basically your co-op missions, but with different commanders, essentially. Let's see. So we got some Flame Boys here. Looks like there's a Raynor. There's a Manx. And that's Karax. So actually quite a lot of powerful air opponents here. So yeah, Gumba's going over here with some serious stacker. And I'm just like, we're going whole hog on the Mutalisk. So I'm going Mutalisk here because they actually have very high potential DPS if there's large groups of units. And they only suffer from not having enough HP. That's basically it. So with Unstoppable, they get enough HP, and then so all we just got to do is power through and harvest everything. And against Karax, you can just see you didn't stand a chance. You didn't stand a chance there. We just harvested every single thing there. And Mutas are gonna harvest those Annihilators. Mutas only suck when they have to like 1v1 something. Or like the whole flock is hitting one thing. Uh-oh, that's an Emperor's Shadow. Never mind, she died. She wasn't that dangerous. But yeah, like Mutas, their only weakness that's holding them back is they just don't have enough HP. So if they start stacking up higher and faster, they are potentially very strong. I'm quite aware that literally every single one of the opponents that I'm against has something that's really good against Mutalisk. Maybe with the exception of KERRIGAN'S. KERRIGAN's does have his beam, but you know, we just gotta have more than 350 health and move faster. Raynor has decided to build a battle cruiser, which I thought was strange until I actually thought about it, or witnessed it in action, actually I should say. And I realized that they're actually really good at holding up the Mutalisk. Because Mutalisks don't actually cut through the battle cruiser that quickly. So Mutalisk's gonna come in here, just ream those Banshees. Oh yeah, easy clap. And then there we go. Banshee gets reamed. Now you can see here they're kind of stuck on the battle cruiser. It took a bit of time to get through that. Well, actually, it didn't take as long. Yeah, currently you can see the Mutalisk they're killing it out here. Emperor's Shadow doesn't seem to have enough levels to use like a very strong immolation though. Let's see. Pushing through here. And our Manx got flagged as AFK. That's what happened, boys. That's what happened. He was saving up for an Augustgrad. I saw he had 1.6k minerals. And I guess he could not click the I am not AFK fast enough. And so now it's a 2v now it's a 2v3. Oh man. So yeah, I'm just like, alright, well, keep calm and keep building Mutalisk. That's what I do. Oh, Kerrigan getting hit by the immolation here. Man, I'm getting pounded on the ground. So my one, I think I'm debating on switching to Ultralisk here, because my one weakness is ground units just sort of pass by. Like the Mutalisk just ignored all those Annihilators. Did you see that? They just left. Like, they're like, I'm gonna go and attack everything else. And they go after the Emperor's Shadow here. They took out that medevac. They're actually gonna kill that Emperor's Shadow. Oh no, she used her Labyrinth Cloak. Classic. Labyrinth Cloak is so good because then she stays alive for so much longer. Yeah. Enemy Warhounds versus our Warhounds. Our Warhounds can't use missiles against enemy Warhounds, so unfortunate. Let's see. Ooh, Emperor's Shadow getting off 2 immolations there. And there's a Hyperion out on the field. So Hyperion actually is a huge problem for us. I'm actually unable to handle Hyperion. Because it just has way too much health. The Mutalisk just can't get through it fast enough. I don't have enough Mutalisk to get through it fast enough. I'm gonna take a sip of some tea here. Ooh. Delicious. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh yeah, I added honey, that's why. I was like, why is it so sweet? I didn't add lemons this time, but I added honey. Nice dissolved honey. Anyways, I didn't realize Kerrigan had that much HP. 15.99 right now. Get your Kerrigan 15.99. Special summer deal, special only. Anyways, Muta's gonna come in here, drop a bunch of glaive worms, and they're gonna survive the immolation actually because they have a little bit more health than they're used to having. That's what I'm saying. Like Mutalisk, like you just gotta get them to scale some HP, and they could potentially be very strong. It's just the unfortunate situation of now this being a 2v3. It makes it a lot harder, especially because, oh god, I don't think Gumba has rockets on his Sirius. Even with the rocket pods on Sirius, I don't think. No, you need rocket pods to kill the Banshees, I think, at the very least. But yeah, I think right now my wave is the only wave that's actually doing any significant damage. Like you can see, I'm just chewing up everything here that flies, and then we just get stuck on the Hyperion. And because we're stuck on the Hyperion, they don't actually go and kill all the Mirages, which are over there. And the Mirages are starting to farm us now. And that's kind of bad. And there's a Black Hammer. So, that's that. Let's see. I'm just like, well, the only solution is more Mutas. I was debating on switching into Ultralisk, but Ultralisks aren't good at killing stuff that isn't like a, I don't know, a Marine or something. So here, they're just gonna face tank that Black Hammer. I think they kill it. Yep, they managed to kill it. After taking a lot of losses. But yeah, actually the Spectres stunned our mutas. That actually looked like it was kind of good. Like, Spectres could be pretty good for mutas. Just stun them. And then, I don't know. There's no Vikings coming out of Raynor just yet, but Raynor doesn't really need to. So here I buy an Ultralist because I'm like, man, what if like we need one, you know? But yeah, my mutas are just gonna annihilate everything. My little Ultras just trying to come forward here. It's 1v1ing the Immortal there. There we go. Now everything is caught up on this Hyperion. Hyperion just blinks backwards. We shred that Battlecruiser, kind of. Yeah, like, the Glaive Worms shred everything that's underneath. You can just see, like, all those Warhounds are just dying to the Glaive Worms. But I think the Glaive Worms have a minimum bounce distance, though. Which is why they didn't bounce to the rest of the wave. If only. If only. Well, yeah. Hyperion. I think if my mutas did armored bonus damage as well, then the Hyperion would have been toast quicker. I have myself some more delicious tea. It's just a plain little green tea with some honey. Helping the stomach a little bit, I guess. A little bit. We got some carriers coming out here, it seems. But yeah, like, I think Hyperion is the downfall of my Mutalist. I just can't get through it. And I think if I had Hydralisk, I might be able to get through it, but the Hydralisk have to survive being on the ground, which is a whole nother problem considering I have no capacity to control the ground right now. But yeah, Gumba's serious build, super serious build is getting there. It's making his way downtown. Let's see. Yeah, the mutas are just face tanking those Black Hammer missiles. Black Hammer doesn't seem to be shooting at like the fastest speed. But yeah, there's just too much air power for us to try and push through now. But it is what it is. With Mutalisk, it's a hard commit. You know, you can't half commit to Mutalisk because then they're like really bad. So you have to full commit, and if you full commit and you get slapped, well, at least it was fun. So you can see here, the Karax Mirages didn't stand a chance. Everything just got obliterated. I'm gonna drop the little blast there. Battle cruisers and carriers are gonna go down. Carrier is gonna go down. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, actually the battle cruiser didn't go down as fast. That's interesting. But yeah, the Black Hammers are just gonna turn us into mincemeat now. But at least we're splitting up the Manx wave a bit. And then there's a lot of stuns coming out here from Sirius. Basically everything is constantly getting stunned. So I think Gumba was building this because the game before he got completely stomped by a similar Tychus build. But the Tychus build also had Sam. You kind of need to have Sam. Because the stun is important, but Sam is the DPS. Like, Sirius himself doesn't really do too much damage. So you can see here, we're just... Well, actually, the Ultralist is going to town on that Black Hammer. But he's down. He's out. We killed that Black Hammer. We're going to drop a lot of splash on everything. Actually, every time the Karax wave comes up, we do pretty nicely. We just, like, eat that whole wave. That whole wave gets devoured. There we go. Eat that horse. Yeah, I'm just checking on how much health my mutas have. I don't know, about 200 something. That's pretty good. Most of them have extra HP. Oh, there's one with 399. I just saw that. That one's a champ. But yeah, it's tough going out there. Especially because now they have to hit the Black Hammers. Look at those big targets. Ooh. They still got through the Black Hammer though. I think some of my mutas are getting hit by Yamatos. And the battle cruisers, oh my god, they're hiding behind the Hyperion. Oh, never mind. Yeah, battle cruisers getting shredded. Apparently they're hitting the shield batteries instead of the Hyperion. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I saw a Sam grenade get onto the Hyperion there. So I guess Gumba did get a Sam. Yeah, there's a Sam. Sam with Shade Suit's pretty good. Looks like we're turning the tide here. Damn. We're pushing it down. Karax's wave doesn't stand a chance. Holy. Oh, and then Manx gets the unit that ends the game, basically. He has the August Grad. The August Grad can counter all of my mutas with just one Yamato. Because it does AoE, and it hits 3 times. Yeah. Each time does 300 damage. So basically, I need my mutas to have like 900 HP each to survive the August Grad Yamato. Oh man. And then Gumba here's like saying Tychus is for tryhards. You know, I don't disagree. Tychus is very hard. You really have to try. Anyways, yeah, we're just getting pounded away here by everything. All the units are there, down. And yeah, it's just the Hyperion, man. Hyperion is getting healed by the medic, and the bounce from the glaive worms don't get close enough to bounce to anything else. Oh my, so you can see the glaive worms have mauled those warhounds just from the bounce. Like, ugh. The Mutalisk struggled getting through units with too much HP, and Unstoppable is making those units even tankier. And I'm just like, I need more mutas. I need more mutas. Yeah, I need like a super muta, you know, where it bounces like 10 glaive worms instead. Man, what is a glaive worm? Is it like some parasite the Mutalisk ejects from its stomach? That also happens to have a lot of sharp blades on it. Anyways, good thing about the muta bounce is it actually shreds some of the ground units underneath it, so it does help out in the ground battle. But that's only because the ground units are like close and then like they walk under it. Look at all those mirages. Oh, they're just picking up some random marines, and then they're gonna get farmed by my mutas. There we go. They didn't stand a chance. But yeah, August Grad is a huge problem for me. I can't deal with it. I just gotta take it out. You can see here all the glaive worm bounces. They're hitting the black hammer, hitting the. There we go, hitting the Emperor Shadow. There's Emperor Shadows down there. Yeah, Hyperion is just a rock. It's a mountain. It's a mountain that's breaking my wave. And unfortunately, I don't know. That's the Kerrigan problem as well. You don't really have a good thing. I don't know, like any other solution besides throwing more money at the problem. The money is just the same units over and over again. Like, I don't know if switching to Ultralisk would have helped right now, but I don't know. Might have kept the inevitable away for longer. But yeah, like once I can get into center of mass, look at that. Everything just gets annihilated. But while I'm still stuck out, like being held out by the Hyperion, if he didn't blink his Hyperion back right there, my mutas would have just all died and been able to do nothing. The Hyperion just has too much health. It's probably got like 4,000 health right now. I actually don't know how much health ends up having because I don't think I ever click on it. But yeah. I just gotta hope that I have enough units, you know. There we go. As soon as everything clumps up, the mutas just go to town on it. Everything gets shredded. Like, there's so much DPS here. But they have so much AoE. And we just get piled on. We killed that Black Hammer. We killed that tank on the ground. I think we killed his August Grad, don't we? Do we? No, it's getting repaired. Depression. Oh no, we did kill it. It disappeared. But I don't think I killed it. Anyways. Yeah, and the Karax wave comes in. Karax's wave is by far the weakest, I think, against mine. Like Raynor and Manx's wave are just both really strong. Raynor's just strong because he's like super thick. He doesn't even have Vikings yet. If he had Vikings, we would be in even more trouble. But you can see here, as soon as I come in here, everything just gets chewed up. Look at that. Look at that glorious DPS. Everything that's close to the mutas get chewed up. And then the mutas also themselves get chewed up. They're just like a giant grenade. They come in, they're very effective for like the first 2-3 seconds. And they're out of critical mass and now they're all dead. And that's that. Now here we go. We got a few little Warhound turns trying to hold the line here. Sam is getting pounded. There we go. More mutas coming and disable everything. Oh, we got some Vikings now. Well, that's bad. Basically, there's so many muta counters on the enemy team, but thanks to Unstoppable, the mutas have actually been able to cling on for a lot longer than they should have. I don't know if going Hydralisk would have done anything. I think going Hydralisk would have just meant that Kerax would have been more effective against us because of his Colossi. Oh, there goes our little baby command center. Baby command center going down means the game's not long. That means we have no more stronghold buildings. Come in here, I'm just gonna annihilate it. Come to think of it, Kerax has never used his beam. And you can see here, I just come in, I just eat everything. And then, oh yeah, we have nothing on the ground here, so the Ultralisk just killed the base. But yeah, those mutas were strong. They were not strong enough. You can see your damage output pretty high, actually the highest in the game, actually. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I go and individually check on every muta, but I'm just gonna check out here on the voice. So if you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
You're trying my patience. Not recommended.
The tires! Let's light some fires!
Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.